Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, some Georgia boy, Charlotte, Carolina. What's happening? You hear me? Two shootings in one day. But would you call it a shooting if they shoot back first? But anyway, man, it's probably two little white kids getting upset, stabbing an officer in the school. But now they got guns. So this nigga got 3 shots. I ain't know they had real guns like that all the time now. Damn. Got me a little scared. And I ain't in school. Shit, if I went to school now, I had to drop out. Fuck that. Education ain't important to get a bullet. Learn this shit at home. Homeschooling should be at like 100% right now. Niggas should be everybody at home. Just books at home. Building books out of trees. We can't do it. We can't do it. But niggas upset out here in these streets, man. Watch this footage, y'all. Don't bring no guns to school and knives and shit. Don't be stabbing nobody. Why can't we just talk this shit out, box after school or some shit? Why everybody gotta kill people? And then if you whoop a nigga's ass, he gotta go home and bring some guns back and shit. Remember when I went to school, damn nigga had a fight outside the school with the damn security guard. He said, I'm gonna be right back. He lay across the street, went home, got a piece of wood and cracked that nigga in the back of the head. But he still whooped his ass, though, on the lot, though. We was like, whoa. And if it was back then, we probably would have said, world star. But there was no world star at the time.
Wisconsin, this time in Oshkosh, an armed student allegedly stabbing an officer at a high school. The officer then opening fire. ABC's Alex Perez is on the scene tonight. Tonight, panic and fear rippling through another Wisconsin high school.
I believe I have a very bad wrist injury. I was bleeding very bad. I got one student
At 9:12 a.m., a call coming in from a school resource officer at Oshkosh West High School. Police say a 16-year-old student armed with a sharpened object attacked the officer.
The student produced a weapon and stabbed the officer, at which time the officer fired on the student, striking the student one time.
The school on lockdown. Some students evacuating the building in the chaos.
It was really scary. They said lockdown, but everyone was running out of the school.
Anxious parents waiting in line for hours to be reunited with their kids.
Super scary for a parent. I am very relieved that, both of my kids are okay.
This less than 24 hours after the 17-year-old student was shot in another Wisconsin school. Tonight, authorities releasing an image of officers giving the wounded suspect medical attention. Police now saying he was aiming a pellet gun he brought to settle a dispute with another student. And investigators say he had a handgun in his backpack. And David, investigators here do not believe the two shootings are connected. The injuries to the teacher and student in today's incident are not life-threatening. It's been a tough 24 hours for a lot of people here in Wisconsin. David?
No question about that. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage.
Another Wisconsin community is reeling after the second incident this week where police shot an armed student on a high school campus. The latest violence unfolded yesterday morning in Oshkosh. Officials say a 16-year-old student was wounded after stabbing a school resource officer. On Monday, around 70 miles away in Waukesha, police shot a 17-year-old who they say threatened an officer with a pellet gun. Dean Reynolds has been following both of these incidents.
The first emergency calls from Oshkosh West High School came shortly after 9 a.m.
I believe I have a very bad wrist injury. I was bleeding very bad. I got one student I believe is shot.
Officials say a 16-year-old student stabbed a school resource officer in his office on campus,
At which time the officer fired on the student, striking the student one time. Life-saving measures were provided to both the officer and the suspect in this incident.
Both were hospitalized. Students were evacuated from school and later reunited with their parents.
I actually got a text from him that said, I'm okay. He said, I have to stay silent now. The police are sweeping the school.
It's the second Wisconsin shooting in 2 days involving law enforcement. Monday in Waukesha, police say a 17-year-old student pointed this pellet gun at a fellow student who then went for help. Police had limited information about the suspect's motive.
He was angry. He was angry. Angry at another student.
Police say he then threatened a responding officer, and that's when 11-year veteran Sergeant Brady Esser shot the suspect once in the leg and twice in the arm. He was put in handcuffs as officials applied tourniquets to stop the bleeding. They later found another pellet gun in the student's backpack.
There could be multiple felony charges on this incident.
Officials confirm that all public schools here will be closed for the day. For CBS This Morning, Dean Reynolds, Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oshkosh, gosh.
Ignore officer. Approximately 10:17 a.m., a student reported that a male student was reported to have brought a handgun to the school and was currently in possession of this handgun. The school's resource officer immediately responded to the classroom. The suspect would not remove his hands from his pocket and continued to ignore officers' commands. The suspect removed the handgun from his waistband and pointed it at the officers. An officer was forced to discharge his firearm, striking the suspect. Officers immediately provided life-saving medical attention. The remaining students were evacuated from the classroom and the school was put on lockdown. A firearm was recovered. The suspect is a 17-year-old male. He was transported to the hospital and is in stable condition.
I know that this was a terrifying day for many students and parents. I guess what is important is the partnership between the school and the city for having a school resource officer, as well as all the work that is done by the police department, the fire department, and the school district in making sure that students know what to do and the teachers know what to do. Work today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, people don't know how to shut up when I'm doing my job.
Fire. ABC's Alex Perez is up.
Okay, so I don't know. I just start beating people's asses more, man. This violence is crazy. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. This is your girl, sometimes your boy, Charlotte Carolina. I'm out this bitch here.